Introducing the Libra TMR. The Libra TMR is set up just like a regular indicator. If you look at it, it has a visual display. Let me cancel out of this. Okay, so if you look at the visual display, you can see that there is a top number and there's a bottom number there for the gross pounds. The top number will be the active number. So you see that number will change from time to time when you're loading ingredients and doing different functionalities of the app. If you look, you can see that it's connected. So the system is connected via Bluetooth. And then you can look at the tare, the timer, the load, and then the feed button. The tare button will zero out the top number, and then the clear will return it back to its normal display. You can use the timer. You can set that up for minutes, hours, and seconds, just like it says there on the display. We'll get out of that. And then the load option will be used when you're loading ingredients. So if I hit that button, it'll ask me if I want a new batch, and then I can include rations that I already have set up on here, and then I can change this number. I'll go a little bit more in depth with that later. So I'm going to go cancel out of that, and then there's the feed option to where you could just feed off of that number that you have right there. When you cancel out of that, we'll go over that a little bit more in depth later on. Yes. Okay, so you see the ingredient, and it's got a symbol over on the side. So ingredients you can change, and the symbol just looks like a bale stack. Left side, go done. You can see the mixer there, and then it has the feed group that coordinates with the one that you're working with. The important thing to remember there is feed group needs to be tied to a specific pin. So that's kind of the hierarchy, as well as the rations are a part of that feed group as well, starting with ingredients are part of a ration, and then that ration is part of a specific feed group, and that feed group gets fed to a specific pin. We'll go over that later on as well. You can enter in an operator's name if need be, but this is kind of the overall functionality of the main viewer, the main nuts and bolts of the application on the front end.